Good morning, rock stars. Today you'll be taking your Math Unit 4 assessment. Please be sure to put your name at the top and your number. Ready? Let's look at problem number 1. Problem number 1 says Jacob had 25 building blocks. His mom got him some more blocks for his birthday. Jacob now has 53 blocks. How many blocks did his mom give him for his birthday? So we're going to take the total number of blocks he has now and subtract the number that he started with. How many blocks does he have now? Did his mom give him 28 blocks, 32 blocks, or 78 blocks? Good. Now let's look at problem number 2. Caleb did homework for 8 hours on Saturday and 4 hours on Sunday. How many hours did he work on homework this weekend? Did he work for 11 hours on homework, 12 hours, or 10 hours? Circle your answer before you move on. Good. Now let's turn it over and look at problem number 3. Problem 3 wants to know, when counting by tens, what number comes after 42? So let's start with 42 and simply add 10. What do you get? 52, 32, or 50? Circle your answer before you move on. All right, now looking at problem 4. April made 24 sugar cookies and 36 chocolate chip cookies. Her grandchildren ate 16 cookies. Which is one way to show how many cookies April's grandchildren did not eat? Mark your answer. Would we add 24 and 36 to get our answer? Would we add 24 sugar cookies and 36 chocolate chip cookies, then subtract 36 from the sum? Or do we add 24 sugar cookies and 36 chocolate chip cookies, then subtract 16 from the sum? Circle your answer before you move on. Number 5, Melanie put 25 journals on the table. Zohab put 8 journals on the table. How many journals did they put on the table? So we're simply going to add 25 plus 8. Remember to start with your ones column first and then add your tens. Is the answer 28, 33, or 17? Circle your answer before you move on. All right, number 6 says, Joshua attended a toy car race at a fair. The red car traveled 62 feet. The blue car traveled 49 feet. How many feet farther did the red car travel than the blue car? So we want to find out the difference between the two. When we're finding out the difference, that means we're going to be subtracting. So we put the largest number on top, 62 feet, and we're going to subtract 49 feet. What do you get here? Is the answer 20, 13, or 111? Circle your answer before you move on. All right, number 7. Number 7 is a multi-step problem. So I've wrote some things down here to try to help you out. Dusty had 37 pencils. He found 3 more. So we need to find out how many pencils he had altogether. So first we're going to add 37 plus 3, and we'll get an answer down here. But then Dusty then gave Sam 9 pencils. If I'm giving away something, am I adding or subtracting? That's right, I'm subtracting. So now I want to know, how many pencils does Dusty have now? Mark your answer. So first we have to find out how many pencils he had all together. When I get that answer, then I'll be able to put that number over here and subtract the 9 pencils he gave to Sam to get my answer. Does he now have 31 pencils, 40 pencils, or 49 pencils? Circle your answer before you move on. And don't forget, there's one question on the back side here. Number 8. It says there are 32 Legos in the first tower, and there are 19 Legos in the second tower. How many more Legos are in the first tower than in the second tower? And I know what a lot of you are thinking. You're probably thinking this is an addition problem. But remember, we want to find out the difference between the two towers. We want to know how many more there are in the first tower than in the second tower. So we are going to subtract. 32 take away 19. Is the answer 51 more, 20 more, or 13 more? Circle your answer before you move on. Make sure you go over your work. Make sure you've answered all 8 questions and your name and your number is at the top. When you're finished, you can get on Monster Math.